today's session. Today's session will be presented by Ms. Rajashri S. Paul, Assistant Professor at AISSMS College of Hotel Management. Topic for today is Brandy. This session is part 1 for the chapter Brandy. Brandy is a spirit distilled from grapes or wine. The spirits distilled from any other fruit other than grapes are fruit brandies and must be named after the fruit combined with the word brandy. For example, cherry brandy, peach brandy, apricot brandy, etc. The word brandy came from a Dutch word brandewijn, which means burnt wine. It's a general term for distilled wine. Usually, brandy contains 40% ethyl alcohol by volume. In addition to wine, this particular spirit can also be made from grape pomace or fermented fruit juices. It is a drink which is commonly consumed after dinner. Brandy is produced by all countries that produce wine. Cognac and Armagnac are brandies from France. Of all the brandies produced in the world, Cognac is the most famous and prestigious. It is made in Cognac region of France. Brandy is served in a brandy balloon or brandy snifter glass. Types of brandy. There are 3 primary types of brandy. The term brandy denotes grape brandy if the type is not otherwise specified. Grape brandy. Grape brandies are best served in a snifter glass at a good cool room temperature. Often it is slightly warmed by holding the glass in the cup of the palm or gently heating with a candle. Pomace brandy is produced from fermented grape pulp, seeds and stems that remain after the grapes are pressed for their juice. Examples include the Italian grappa and the French marc. Fruit brandies. These brandies are distilled from different fruits other than grapes. Apple, plum, pear, cherry, raspberry, blackberry, and apricot are the most commonly used fruits. Fruit brandy is usually clear and usually drunk chilled over ice. Let's see some different types of fruit brandy examples. The first one is a Calvados. Calvados is an apple brandy from France. This is prepared from the mash of cider apples. The apple brandy produced in a defined area of provinces of Brittany, Normandy, and Maine is entitled to the name of Calvados. The fermented mash of apples is double distilled in pot still and matured in oak casks for up to 25 years, deriving color and flavor from the wood. Apple brandy is also made in continuous still or patent still when cider is distilled. The spirit is known as eau-de-vie cider. The second fruit brandy is eau-de-vie, is a general French term for any fruit brandy. They are also called as fruit brandies. The alcoholic content of eau-de-vie is more compared to most of the liqueurs. They are termed white alcohols as they are colorless. They are dry in taste. They are aged in glass, not in wood, except Calvados. Eau-de-vie are expensive as the quantity of the fruit needed to produce them is huge. These type of brandies are served chilled in a chilled glass. The next is Kirsch. This is a fruit brandy which is made from cherries. Silverwitz is a fruit brandy made from plums. When it is a fruit brandy which is made from stone fruit, they are double distilled from the fermented stone fruit with kernels. The bitter tang comes from the essential oils from the crushed kernels. The brandies are bottled immediately to preserve the flavor. There is a picture of Calvados brandy bottle and a bottle of Kirsch. So for today's session, a small quiz is planned for you and the link is given in the description box below. Kindly attempt the quiz.